I just about missed the live stream. I'm outside talking with people and I'm like, oh, what time is it? What's up? We have what? 15 people on here. Whew, I'm freezing right now. Are we live? Are we live? Where's the chat window? Where are we going? Bada boom. What's up, everyone? Mike Brown's in the house. Seeing Susie. Sal. What's up? Amanda Lee. Burgundy Phillips. What's up, everyone? Sean. Awesome. Missing anybody? Saucy? Sweet? Oh, hey, Ruth, how are you? What's up, John? Ah, nice to see you. Nice to see you guys in here today. Anyway, I made a video today which was horrible. It was seriously horrible. I've like, if you guys watched the lens feature this morning, you know my vibe lately has been a little bit off. I just haven't been able to like get into my usual exciting morning groove. And so today I'm like, okay, I need to make a video. So today I was like, what am I gonna make? So I ended up making a video on my favorite parts of the van. Like all my little favorite little tiny little things that I love so much about my van. Was boring. I mean, we'll see what it's like when I edit, but it was boring. It's just been tough to get back into the groove. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure everything's good here. It's just been tough to get... Woo! Ooh, that mic sounds good too. This is the only time that Rode video mic is like, works out really well. When you don't move it and it's got no wind, it's great. Otherwise, the mic sucks. Also, for those of you guys who don't know or do know, if you don't know, now you're gonna know. Hold on. I need to open up the drawer. My desk is sitting on the drawer I need to get into. Open. What? Are you guys drunk? Don't fall over. One sec. All right. There we go. So those little sticker packs that you guys seen the picture of, only you guys are going to be receiving those. I'm not going to be selling those kind of sticker packs with the postcard and business card stuff. I'm not going to be sending those out. All they're going to get is just the sticker and the sticker. So yeah, if you guys haven't got them, I still got lots. I made a whole stack of them for you guys, and I think we got about 30 of those pre-mixed ones that I haven't gotten rid of yet. But yeah, because I'm not making squat on those ones, because these stickers were expensive, because these are big, man. Those are like giant stickers, like way bigger than the regular round ones we had before with mine and Disco's face on it. These are kind of huge. Yeah, kind of huge. But I'm stoked about these ones, man. These ones, they're like, it's about time I got these ones. I've been holding off on doing these because, you know, to get a stack of stickers is like 500 bucks. You know, the more you buy, the cheaper they are, but at 500 bucks, that's plenty enough. And adding the Disco ones to the mix were just very pricey. But I got them, and I'm excited, man, because I've been popping these things all over the place. I met some new people down here at the beach today that came by. They're like, hi, can we come say hi? So they drove away with this on their van. Super freaking cool. Anyway, guys, sorry I'm not reading your guys' messages. Just lots of, hey, Chrome, hey, everyone, hi, Chrome, sup, Chrome. I love the sticker packs. Thanks, I ordered. Yeah, everybody who ordered those sticker packs as of yesterday have all been shipped out already today. I haven't checked on that PayPal this afternoon, but we shipped out probably 50 different packs. I spent $80 this morning on stamps. 80. I was like, whoo! It was that like 80 bucks in stamps. It was insane. Stamps to go to the US are $1.20 Canadian. So that was crazy. I'm like, 80 bucks in stamps? Because normally if I ever go buy stamps, because usually when we sell stickers, we sell them like maybe 1 or 2 a week. So stamps seem to last a long time. Today was nuts. I literally cleared out the post office that's right here. I went in there. I'm like, how many American stamps do you need? I asked her how many they had. She's like, well, we don't really have that many. I'm like, I need 59 US stamps. She's like, what? Craziness. Whew. I'm freezing, man. I've been outside, and let me show you what I just finished eating. Where'd I put it? Oh, it's over there by the door. I just finished eating a whole, it was about this round and about this tall, a whole, like, is that a quart of ice cream? I bought a quart of Rocky Road ice cream, and I only intended on eating a little bit and then throwing it back underneath the big stack of ice, and I ended up smashing the whole thing. Just like, ate the whole thing. I was outside talking to Gus in a bus, and just ate it. It's gonna hurt later. Without a doubt, gonna hurt later. Oh, Mike, always about the beer. Is it beer time yet? I did buy beer for today. I haven't been drinking that much, and I figured, you know what? Maybe a few beers during the live stream would be nice. Turns out I smashed that ice cream. Now beer. That would be like a beer ice cream float in your stomach. You know how gross that would feel? Craziness. So anyway, while I got you guys here, I've been, you know, because I've always been thinking about the van. And I got some things that I would like to do to the van down the line. Won't be anytime soon, that's for sure. But the next thing I'm going to do to my van is I'm going to be addressing the rust and stuff that's around it. I do have one panel in the back driver's quarter that's going to need some welding and stuff on it. So that one's going to be probably a fairly big job. But I'm going to tackle all the small ones on my own. I'm just going to grind away all the pieces that I can and just hit it with some body filler and then just lay some primer over it and be done with it. But some of those pieces I can take care of on my own. It doesn't have to be perfect, but that back one is going to need a big, huge section about this tall, about this wide, that needs to be fully welded over. It's like if I were to kick it, the whole bottom section of the back quarter of the van would just fall right out. It's pretty rusty. It's been rusty since the day I bought it. I remember when I bought it, I could put my hand up underneath the wheel well and put my finger right between the body and the inside of the wheel well and the outside body. I could put my hand right in there. It was a huge hole. I like how you think, Mike. Duct tape and Bondo. Oh, hey, Wendy, how are you? Nice to see you on here, Wendy. No, Wendy, I don't need socks. I have lots of new socks. And apparently Gus has a few pair of socks that he bought me when he was down in California that he wants to do a video with me to give them to me. But I got lots of socks, Wendy. Any of the colored socks that you've been seeing me wear in probably the last 3 months were from Wendy. Wendy found them at this dollar store, and they're actually super good quality socks. They're awesome. I love them. Red green style. I was going to show you the ice cream container I just smashed, but it's big. It was pretty big. Anyway, guys, I know you guys seen in a Lens feature the other day about me saying that I am not going to be working with Jackery anymore. Jackery received my email letting them know that I would prefer to work on a per video basis with them. And the reasoning why is that I'm finished with kind of just saying the word Jackery. I'm like, guys, I've been pushing Jackery for 3 months. So they came back at me with another email. And so I am still working with Jackery. They came back at me with an email. She's like, look, I talked to the team. How does this sound? So they're like, all we want is 2 30-second plugs per month. That's it. 2 30-second plugs. Any video I want, 2 times in a month for $500 US. That's a way better deal than the last one I was on with them. So I'm like, what? Just 2? She's like, yep. And then she's like, are you going to charge us if we have to do a dedicated, like a video about a product? I'm like, yes, absolutely. That's going to be an additional cost. So the agreement with them is 2 30-second drops in a month, which is nothing when you're producing 7 videos a week. And they're going to pay for any product placements that are in videos. So if they give me a new battery, which they're sending me some new stuff, they're going to be paying for those spots. So bonus for us, which is super great. The reason why I ended up saying yes to her, because her message was so sweet, and I like the product, and that's a hard thing. But they I don't know where my battery is. There's one up there. They're sending me out their Honda ones because I guess they're working with Honda now. So they've manufactured batteries just for Honda. So they're going to be sending me out the Honda line. So, which is super rad, and they're going to be selling in Canada soon, which is kind of cool for those who need it. But yeah, I don't mind working. I mean, they're the only brand I've ever worked with on my channel. Like, that's my first and only actual real brand deal. So I'm not going to complain. An extra $500 a month US, which is like 680 Canadian, to say their name 2 times, easy peasy. I'm in. Because like what I told them before is like, it was getting to be too much. Like, I'm like, I don't want to be like just a Jackery channel where I just talk about that stupid shit all the time. I'm like, no. So I think this new one is going to work out a lot better than the last one, because the last one was pretty demanding. And being that it was my first brand deal, I took it, right? Because I'm like, you're going to give me money? Okay, I'm in. So, but at least now after this thing with Jackery, I'm kind of, I know the worth of the channel. I know what these spots are worth to them. But, because they sold a buttload because of us. Insane. So those of you who bought one, I'm sure you guys like it because it's a good battery. Who wouldn't want to make an extra $500 for doing something as silly as that, right? Super silly. John James, I have the 240 and the 440, being happy with them, but haven't used them extensively. So John's got the same thing I have. I have the 240 and the 440 in my van. I use that 240 all the time. Like when I was at my buddy Daniel's place and I posted pictures to you guys the other day when he had a fire and made me dinner, I had the Jackery sitting on the my cell phone. So was he. It comes in handy, that little bugger. Yeah, Mike, she did tell me that she's going to give me a date soon that they're going to be available in Canada, but it'll probably be the Honda version of their battery. Van Travel Sunshine. Yeah, it's super rad to see the channel like getting close to 30,000. It's really crazy. But, you know, since you guys are like my family here, to be honest, it's been really weird making videos lately. I've had a very hard time putting my phone in front of my face and completing a project. And I'm super big on if you start something, finish it. So I've had many days where I've started videos and I haven't finished. And for me, that just, it kicks the shit out of me inside because I'm not a quitter that way. I'm like, I've always been the person that if I set out to do something that day, I'm going to finish it. And there's been a lot of days I haven't done shit. Like around that time with disco, I had so many videos already pre-recorded. So it was easy to take 4 or 5 days off. And as much as, you know, as much as a lot of people would say it's good to take time off around situations like that, it was kind of not good because it literally made me feel disconnected from making videos. So even producing videos now, like you'll notice my last couple of videos, it's just been, I don't know, I haven't really been feeling it. you know, I tried my hardest to bust out what I could and with as best energy I had on that day. But, you know, the whole, you know, I want to keep my channel real, and it's hard to share when you're just not feeling it. You know what I mean? And I think it's just because I don't do well in stressful situations. I don't do well with stress. And even though it was just like around disco and then all the freaking shit with being sick, I don't deal with that stuff well. I mean, I'm super good with dealing with loss and dealing with that stuff and looking at the beautiful, brighter side of everything. I'm good with that. Just that, I mean, look what happened to me. As soon as I got stressed, boom, I was out to lunch sick. My body doesn't do stress well at all. And it's been hard to bounce back from. You know what I mean? It's been really hard to bounce back from. Yeah, seek and sue, exactly. You know, a major life change can knock you off kilter for a while, and that's what it felt like. Because I've always been so good with waking up in the morning and being on point. Like, I just wake up and I'm ready. And I've usually been super good with that. But in a situation where I can't deke around all the drama and stress and little things like that, you know, honestly, the channel made that time so much harder. Like, I would have dealt with that and been through that in no problem a few days, but the channel was brutal. Like, I haven't even gone through the comments on the disco video. I don't have it in me, not yet. I'm going to wait a little bit and go through it. I might sit down and go through it with Danica because she loves that stuff. So maybe her and I will go through that one day and just sit down and go through all the comments on that video, because she really enjoys the reply back and stuff. So that might be a fun day for me and her. Mike, sorry. Mike just commented that I should have totally disconnected for a few days. I disconnected and didn't film anything for probably 5 days. Nothing. So there was plenty of disconnection, and that was like, I don't know, it wasn't a good thing. You know, I really wish I would have just put my phone in front of my face and just powered through it. It would have helped this connection, the connection between me and the audience on my channel. Like, I feel like I've disconnected from the channel a little bit. And that sucks though, because then it's hard to make videos. It's hard to like re-talk. Is this making any sense? It's hard to re-talk. I want to tell you. Oh, Mama Cat, thanks. These cabinets are super freaking awesome, and I love them to pieces. Yeah, Mama Cat, about having the heater pointed forward. There is a slight bit of a drop on how good it heats the van, but it still heats the van. You know, we haven't had super cold temperatures, like really, really cold, but having it pointed this way, it does take a substantial amount of time longer to heat the backside of the van, but it does work. And he offered to put it out on a swing. I'm like, you know what, let's mount it that way for now. And if I have to put a swing outdoor, we'll just pop in, because I have another sheet of this wood at his house. He's probably used it already, which is all good. But, yeah, I mean, I can always go back and put a swing on it. I swing on it, and I figured, well, hey, let's find out if it works pointing that way. And it's not so bad. You know, I might change my heater for next year anyway. I'm actually been thinking about, because this one here, it's not vented, right? So all that stuff goes inside the van. And I've been thinking about messaging, now that my channel is getting, you know, about closer to 30K, I'm going to message that Dickinson propane stove. I don't know if you guys have seen them. They look like mini wood stoves, but they're not a wood stove. They're a propane one. They're meant for boats, but they're vented out the roof with a chimney, so all moisture goes straight out the roof, and then it just has a little fan that blows the dry heat into the van. My friend Will and Jen have it in their van. Will is the crazy guy that was in my Van Life Cribs video, which is in my Van Tours playlist. Will is such a rad dude. But anyway, they have one of those propane stoves, and their van is such a cool warmth in there. It is way better than the Olympian. And but I'm not going to buy it because they're super expensive. I think those things run like $1,200 or $1,400 Canadian. So I'm actually going to be messaging Dickinson and see if they're willing to give me one in trade for a little promotion on my channel, because that Dickinson company is actually right here. It's they're Vancouver. Well, they're just outside of Vancouver in Surrey, BC. So they're made locally. But I've been pondering about doing that for next year, putting a good dry heat source in here. Since I already have something else poke through my roof, what's another thing, right? I don't want to do a I don't want to do a wood stove, because I have heard so many things about wood stoves and people that have been having issues with the wood stoves. They work, but they cut down on where you can park. Even Patrick, even though his van looks like a crazy van lifer, but he has a hard time parking places because people call the police on him because there's smoke coming out of the top of the van. So it cuts down on where he's allowed to park because of the wood stove, which is shitty. And I just spoke with a couple yesterday that I might be doing a bus tour with them. They just bought a school bus. They bought a brand new cubic mini wood stove. The very first night they lit it, the fire department showed up at their bus because someone called the fire department saying the bus is on fire because they've seen smoke coming out of it. Imagine that. So in that whole aspect, I think wood stoves is a very poor idea. I know people do it. That Justin guy in Vancouver here does it. But I think it all depends on where you plan on parking and, you know, the type of van you have. Because I think if this thing was smoking on the side of a road, somebody would call the fire department as well, too. You know, if it was an RV, maybe a little different. Sal, am I planning any trips soon? No, not really. What I might do, because the last time what I did is I'd see my daughter a lot while I was in town, and then I would take off for a month and then come back and see her lots. Our normal visit schedule with my daughter is I see her one Saturday every 2 weeks, so 2 times a month. That's mine and hers normal, like, visiting schedule. What I might do this time is I might... until the snow goes away that way, I might just take off for 2 weeks, come back for our visit, go back away for another 2 weeks, come back for our visit, and go back to our regular visiting cycle. Because it's hard to see her all the time because she cancels visits with me when I see her too often because her dance just gets in the way, right? So I'm going to go back to the other schedule and then maybe just take off for 2 weeks, like up the Whistler way for a few weeks, come back and visit, and then take off a little farther. But I'm hoping this summer to maybe take off and do a good month, maybe, well, it'll be over a month. It'll probably be maybe a month and a half on the road into Alberta and do a month to 2 months. I just have to be back here for Danica's birthday. Other than that, my trips are... You can go open the side door. Sorry, guys, some van lifer just popped in. It's open. You can open it.
Ron,
what's up, man?
how you doing, man?
Good, man.
I always watch your videos.
Nice to meet you.
My wife is here too.
Hey, you can say I'm live.
Hello.
I'm live streaming with
I see. That's my wife.
It's on Patreon, so.
Oh my god.
Come say hi.
Hey, you can come in. Hi.
We brought you something.
Oh, nice.
We were hunting you for so long.
Honestly,
Nice.
we always wanted to come and see you.
Thanks,
yes,
man.
It's so hot.
Oh, it's warm.
We saw your girl. We saw the flower. We were like, oh my god, that's girl. Let's go say hi.
Yeah, wave, say hi. I'm on Patreon live stream. 1 second, guys. I'll grab you guys some
My
stickers.
kids are here too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Go, go,
Oh,
go.
I got 2 here.
Oh, appreciate it, man. Sorry for your dog, eh?
Yeah, no, it happens, right?
Cry. We will have dog too.
Yeah.
Like same kind of breed as yours. Micro bully.
Yeah.
They all look the same. But anyways, I'm sorry to disturb you. We saw.
Well, that's all good.
Like,
Come on, man. Like, I bet my Patreon doesn't mind that people come over and say hi.
Oh my
you guys don't mind I got company, right?
Hey.
It was awesome to meet you guys.
Yeah, same here,
Yes.
brother. Same here. I always watch your videos.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
from the beginning.
Yeah.
Nice.
Binge watch it.
Nice. Well, if you guys ever see me down here, pop in anytime, man. Anytime.
Yeah, I have
And
to.
you don't always have to bring food, but I like
We
food.
always come by to check where you are, and we never get a hold of you. But I saw your video that you're back.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's go check them.
Yeah.
We always think about the van life.
Nice.
It's just her.
Yeah.
She's like, no.
Don't take his time.
My emails. Oh, I should give him my card. My emails on my cards. If you guys ever want to get together down here, just email's the best way to get a hold of me.
All right, man.
Yes, man.
Thank you, man.
No worries.
Nice seeing you, brother.
Awesome to meet you guys.
Can I take a picture of you?
Absolutely.
I'm starstruck.
Hold on, but
No, just smile. Yay! Crow! Go Crow! Okay, I won't take your time.
See you, brother.
see you guys. Sorry, guys. That was super cool. And they brought me food. Mr. Shawarma. Are you guys still watching? Woo! Whoa, look at this, guys. Oh my freaking goodness. I'm having dinner. Ooh, it's got some kick to it. I'll be drinking beer after this, that's for sure. See, guys, I mean, it's a little different, this van life thing, because I'm a YouTuber, but that's how awesome it is. Like, I'm just sitting here and this dude walks up to my front window and they bring me food. Oh my gosh, you guys, you should have some of this. Here, eat it. Ooh, spicy. So good. Yeah, you got it, Mike. So much for cooking with Chrome. Yeah, I think I said in a video a very long time ago that I got one policy. If you're gonna show up to my van, make sure you're one, a hot girl, or two, you bring beer. I have no idea what this is. Anybody know what this is? That's where it's from. Whoa. Sorry guys, we're just sitting here eating. So awesome. Oh guys, this is so good. I feel so rude now that we're live streaming and here I am eating. This is so delicious. Unfreaking believable. Hope you guys are having dinner right now, that I don't feel like such a slob. This is good stuff. Anyway, I totally don't even know what I was talking about before they popped over. Something I've been thinking about doing after doing all my rust is I took a look at some custom seats. They were from a company called, let's see if I got it up top here. No. It's a company called they're in the States and they're about $800 for the seat. So it's actually a nice big fluffy cushy, like those captain's chairs that you would see in a converted RV. The nice big huge chairs with the dual armrests, and they have the swivel on the bottom. They're about $800 US. And I figured if I'm going to put a swivel chair in the front, why not make it a big, comfy, cozy, recliner style chair? You know what I mean? People spend $800 to buy a leather chair for their house, so why can't I buy an $800 chair for my house? So I've been thinking about maybe down the line picking up a pair of them for the front. So I got one nice driver's seat, all leather, one nice passenger seat, which would be super rad. I'm sitting in that live streaming right now. But it'd be nice when I got company over. They actually have a super nice chair to sit in. I'll have to pull them up one day, maybe make a video about these things I've been looking at. Holy shit. I am going to eat at this place. Mr. Shawarma. This is incredible. I like this when people bring by food and I've never experienced before. So I got rice and so good. It's got like, even has like a few French fries in here, like a few. It's kind of a weird dish. Yes, smell-o-vision would be good, but not after that big tub of ice cream I just had. So, doing the live streams on the 1st of the month at 5 p.m. They work out okay, but I think what I might do is we won't set them in stone. We'll set them in stone for around the 1st at some point. Because if I'm ever traveling somewhere and things just don't work out on the 1st, I might reschedule it for, I don't know, the 2nd or the 3rd. But we will definitely, within the first few days of every month, do a live stream. Now, not a long live stream. Like, we'll try to keep these Patreon ones to an hour, just say. You should put your apparel in the Amazon store. I've thought about that. I looked into that. I looked into the Amazon one, and I think I sent through, because Amazon, you had to apply for it, and I think I sent through the apply, and it said it could take up to 6 months to come back, and it hasn't come back. Maybe I'll look into that again after we're done this live stream here. Because I know when I first heard that Amazon does their own printing stuff, I applied for it because it was only, I think it was still in a beta version at the time, and they never got back. It's a good idea though. I would love to see Amazon, as long as they print better than Teespring, because a few people on here, even like Amanda, has had problems with printing. Like, she bought a disco cup and the print was like totally off, and right, Mama Cat? And that's what I thought, because I know those swivel seats are like $300 to $400. But if I can buy a fully done one with a swivel for $800 and a nice big leather seat with dual armrest, big captain's chair, $800, it's really reasonable. Mind you, $800 US is like $1,200 Canadian. Oh my gosh, this is so freaking yummy. So good. Yeah, the only thing about Teespring is Teespring doesn't print instantly. They print, I think it's up 3 to 5 days from the time that order is made is when the print run goes in. Like, they don't print on demand. They give it a few days and then just to see if there's anything else for my channel within those 5 days. So the way I look at it, Teespring does a run like 4 times a month for my channel. And it kind of makes sense. And, you know, you might as well wait and see what else is being purchased before they do a fat run. But I think with any print company, you're going to have a problem. You're going to run into print issues with just about anybody. Oh my gosh, so good. See, I wish I could use the print company in Canada that I use for my own personal stuff. But the problem with the one in Canada is they don't allow me to create a store on their website. Where Teespring allows me the most profit. That's why I'm using them. Yeah, and then I'll just make a comment, and that's good thing about Teespring is that they print in the UK and stuff like that, which is great. Which means anybody international can still buy our shirts, because Teespring actually prints down there, which is great. Yeah, Ruth, I find a lot of people don't do the zip up ladies hoodies or even a zip up hoodie. I think it just comes down to how the logo gets printed. I think a lot of those companies deal with just easy print stuff, because I know even my last company didn't do it either. I know I can get those done through the Canadian one, but then I got to deal with the sale on my end, which is a giant pain in the butt. Is this gross? Sorry guys, I just can't stop eating. It's so friggin' yummy. My goodness. I just ate a whole tub of ice cream too. This is beautiful. Yeah, this little box was bigger than you think. Look how tiny it is. Look at it. But it seems like it's going on forever. There's still like well over a quarter of it left. Now this is just like a curry sort of rice. That's all that eating you've watched me do. That's all I've smashed. I don't know what's in this stuff. I think it's curry something. It's good. Bye, Terry. Thanks for popping in. Sorry to make you watch me eat. Hey, Graham. Hey, Graham. Welcome to Chrome's Patreon-only ASMR eating video. Hi, Tracy. Oh, guys, that was delicious. I really enjoy moments like that. You know, because if you look at it, these guys must have driven past me, drove up and got me food, and then came all the way back. Now that is a good couple. All right, dinner's done. Now what? Oh, Mike would say it's beer time. It's probably a good idea. This is the first beer I've had in a long time. It's probably been a few weeks. We need my sleeve. Excuse me, guys. Ooh. Woo. All right, we're back in business. Sorry, guys. Still got things kind of moving. We are drinking Parkside Brewing's Pilsner. I suggest you guys go buy one of these little like beer sleeve things or beer koozies or whatever you want to call them, because they are awesome at keeping it cool, which is great. Oh, by the way, you guys remember that bag of cinnamon bears I bought when I bought my shoes? I ate the whole bag. There was like 1 pound of cinnamon bears in that bag. That thing was like this big. It was about the size of 2 of my hands. I ate it all in like 3 days. It was so bad. Never buy a big bag of those things again, because after eating that many cinnamon bears, the last thing, if I were to taste cinnamon, I would probably puke. Makes me sweeter. Apple pie now. No thanks, Mike. I'm gonna pass on any more food. I think I ate it in reverse though, because I ate like the big tub of ice cream and then dinner and then now beer. Isn't it like beer, dinner, beer, dessert? I think that's about the that's the order they go in, right? I'm a big fan of cinnamon. I'm just, you know, like, I love cinnamon so much. Anything cinnamon candy, I'm all over it. The only thing really weird, though, I'm not a major fan of is that that alcohol Fireball. It's weird because I'm a massive cinnamon fan, but I don't like the Fireball. But I love cinnamon candy of any kind. Chewier the better, but I don't mind like a hard cinnamon candy either. Cinnamon candies would work as cough candies. I don't know. I ate the whole bag right after I was sick, so maybe that was my cure. That's right. Screw the rules. Eat them in any order. Mike's order is good. Beer, dinner, pie, beer, beer, then tequila. Cheers to that, Mike. Cheers to that. So other than that, I have no plans for the van. Those captain's chairs really caught my eye the other day, though, when I was thinking about flipping around my one driver's seat. And I just thought that'd be beautiful. Let me see if I can find them online here. Another time, live stream, here I am on the internet. So yeah, if you guys are looking at them, they are from a company called shopforseats.com. Check these things out. Can you guys see them? Look at that. That would look so good in the van. Yeah, right? Those are crazy. And you can even get like crazy ones like this black one there. Look at that thing. And the cool thing about these seats is, let's select the one that I like. The one that I like is $443 US. But then if it says if you're over 200 pounds to add this seat support thing, and then you want to add the swivel base. So by the time you're done, it's about $800, but you can add heated seats. You can add the heating elements to it, which is seat heater is an extra $105. You can get the seat massagers, which pulse massage all the way through the whole thing. That's another $145 on top. You can turn these things into just about anything. You can get like power lumbar supports that like, you know, like inflate, so you can make it perfect for you. Like, you can do anything with these things. I'm not going to go as far as doing the heating and the massaging. As much as it sounds cool, I don't really feel like spending an extra $250 for something that might not be as great as it sounds. But the seat itself is pretty freaking cool. So yeah, the fabric ones are $443. The leather ones are $568. Sorry, $563 for the ones I like. I think these are pretty awesome. Huh? That would look so good in the front of the van. Nice, cozy, big headrest. Woo! Yeah! That gets me excited. I'm going to hit the company up first before I ever decide to do that. That's still going to be down the line. I can't afford to do that right now. But I'm going to hit the company up first and see if they've interested in doing a video and giving me at least a break on the price. I'm okay with that. If I'm worth this much to Jackery, I got to be worth something to them too, right? And I think I don't see a lot of people doing that stuff, doing that kind of a conversion in the front of the van. I don't see people taking their homes to that level. So I think this might be a good opportunity for them to hit a market that they might not be advertising to right now. I mean, they're probably doing the whole sportsman conversion, the whole RV conversions, but then it might not be thinking about the day-to-day van lifers. Or if they are, I haven't seen them pushing on anybody's channels. So this might be a good chance for them to get in front of some people, and a good chance for me to maybe get some free seats. Hey, gotta think about those things. If a company will give it to me, I'd rather have them do that than me buy it. Thank you very much. Yes, please. I'll take that. Right? Are you guys talking? Right? Are you there? Are you in there? All 30 of you still in there? All right, let me get out of this thing and go back to my chat. I'm sitting here talking and waiting for you guys to answer, and I keep forgetting that there's a chat window right there. Heather, right? They're nice seats, aren't they? Yeah, Ruth, the only thing about finding them at an RV graveyard is they would have to come out of a Ford in order for them to be bolted into my van. They'd have to come out of an E-Series within a certain series of years. That's the only problem with doing seats like that, though, is because the bases and stuff like that, they need to fit within the base of my van. But I'm pretty sure, you never know, there might be some out there. A lot of those ones that hit like RV graveyards or been in accidents, I think they get stripped pretty quick. You know, even at the price of a brand new one, it's still a good deal. A lot of times you hit those wrecking yards and those guys are like, oh, those are $2,000 seats. You know? But that's worth a look around, though. Discount codes available at hotdeals.com. Heated seats are worthy of every penny. You know, for an extra $100, that'd be kind of cool, though. That'd be pretty fun, though. That'd be pretty sweet. Seeking Susie, I went to a local RV show and checked out some vans, and they seem so much smaller in person than on screen. John James, I just noticed I may want... Oh, good idea. So, John, I totally forgot that I forgot to remove Discord from the from my video links. Thank you. Totally forgot about that. Drinking morning coffee in heated seats is the best. Maybe I'll have to buy them with heated seats. That might be kind of cool, though, because I do plunk my butt right in that front seat in the morning and drive off. It sure would be nice after the van's warm, my seats are warm. Ooh. I don't know, when I came across those seats, it just was one of those things that just made sense. I'm like, you know what? The whole thing is my house. I spend lots of time in the driver's seat, so why not be super comfortable? And if I'm going to turn my passenger seat into the recliner of my house, it's worth the money, I think. You know? I might not do them both at the same time. I don't, might do them one at a time and do the passenger one first because that'll be my house seat. And then when money permits, do the driver's seat. Works too. You got that right. Just get a 12-volt heating blanket. Mike, I think if I'm going to spend the money on heated seats, an extra $100 to put some fancy heaters in them, it'd be pretty cool. That would be nice, though. Nice cold winter morning, Front seats are nice and warm. Plunk your butt in a nice warm leather seat. Woo, morning coffee with your feet kicked up. Oh my gosh. You know, that would be kind of nice though, because it would get me away from this area. I spend a lot of time right here. I spend a lot of time at my desk here doing editing work, or, you know, getting up and I'm like getting dressed. I sit here. It'd be nice to have like a second room in the van. And that's what I think the swivel front seat would give me, would be an extra room, especially with a big badass seat. It'd be pretty sweet. Excuse me. Ruth says she's going to miss the radiant heat floors. I'm sure you can build some kind of a radiant heating floor in your van. I'm sure there's an option. This is what Amazon can do for you. Yeah, I've seen those things on Amazon. It's pretty cool. I should definitely look into that. I like it. All right, now I lost my chat window. "12-volt heated blanket on the floor." There you go. Ghetto heated floors. I love it. I have the E150 as well. I'm thinking about upgrading to a Class B, but I don't know. Standing up would be nice. Yeah, Kevin, standing up definitely would be nice, but for me, it's not a game changer. You know what I mean? It's definitely not a game changer. And you know, a Class B is a whole different beast than a cargo van. You know, because now you're dealing with a pre-manufactured van. You know what I mean? You're dealing with another person's build and layout, like another company's build and layout. I know lots of people that have the Class Bs, but they always, every time I talk to somebody, they always kick and scream about certain things in there that just don't work for them. That's the problem with buying something with a pre-built layout, right? That's why usually you see a lot of people that buy Class Bs are smashing cabinets out and they're taking things out of it because they just don't work the way they're laid out. They work for the weekender, but they don't work as great for the full-timer. Even that guy in Vancouver, that Justin guy, he's fully redone his van. You know, like fully customized the inside to make it fit the stuff that he needs. Some of the basics stayed where they belong, like the stove and stuff, but I see that with a lot of Class Bs. They just like start ripping the build out. And that's the expensive part about buying those Class B. You pay the price because they're already built. They're built, they're wired, they're heated, they're stoved, everything you need. But that's where the big price tag comes in on some of them. I've seen them at ridiculous prices. But the high top would be nice though, you know. But for me, it hasn't been a deal breaker. If I want to stand up, I'd go outside. Like, I've been outside all day today. Like, I barely squeezed out a video today because when I was outside this morning, I was talking with Herbert. I'm sure you guys will meet him in a video sometime soon. Really nice dude. I was talking with him this morning, and then another van just like mine pulled up, and he's like, "Hey, Chrome." So I'm going to do a video with him in 2 weeks when his van's done. He's got a van exactly like mine, except for it's the 350, and damn, does it look good. He did a super good job. He's spending his very first night in the van tonight. But yeah, I was outside standing up all day talking. So for me to come home and have a seat, I think that's what everybody does when they go home. Like, if any of you have regular 9-to-5 jobs, what do you do when you go home? You plunk yourself down on the couch, you plunk yourself down on the table, you plunk yourself down on the desk or in your favorite chair, and you sit. You know, so the standing thing, it doesn't bother me. Yeah, it's like Graham, I don't get it. Like, it's true. I've seen vans online here for sale that have a high top. They're charging like way too much for them. You know, even though doing a high top is expensive, I know to put a high top in a van like mine, you're looking at like $4 grand, $5 grand, or whatever they are. You know, depending on which high top you go with. But I've always heard they're between 3,000 to 5,000, and that's US. So if you're talking about Canadian, 5,000 US is like 7,000 Canadian, or close to anyway. Yeah, the whole I met a gentleman who has a pop top on his Sprinter down here in Vancouver. The only thing he doesn't like about the pop top is that you can see all the material that's wedged down right here. He goes, it's not as attractive if you're in the van with the lid down. And he said that he spends a lot of time with the lid down. Like, he only uses the pop top if he's out adventuring somewhere. When he sleeps in town, he leaves the roof pop down. And he goes, it's not as attractive on the inside. But the pop top's cool though. Man, I've seen some really cool conversions of my van with a pop top that were really, really sweet. Yeah, I'll check into that Amazon thing again tomorrow. Those NV200s are just small, but they look cute with a pop top. I've seen those ones. I've seen that What Adventure Company calls, whatever it's called, that does the pop top on those little NVs. They look like cool little vehicles. They're just so tiny. Like, I don't know. I mean, sorry to for anybody who's planning on or is living or wants to live in a minivan. Sorry, Ruth. But I think you have to be like below 5 feet tall to make that super comfortable. Minivan's tough. Hold on a second. I gotta go thank this dude. Hold on, guys. Oh, they already left. So I was gonna go thank him for dinner. He was next door talking to Gus. All right, we're gonna move this party up front here. Anyway, guys, we're gonna keep these Patreon live streams to 1 hour when we do them on the first of the month. Just to kind of keep them super easy and attainable. And I'm thinking about doing a live stream on YouTube tonight. No guarantees. It's hard to do double live streams because then I get lost on things, because I would rather discuss things with you here that I don't discuss on a YouTube live stream. But I want to try to keep these at an hour every time we do them. The reasoning behind me wanting to keep these Patreon live streams at an hour is, as Patreon continues to grow, I would like to do more shorter 1 hour live streams. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? If I can commit and still keep this rolling once a month, first of every month, and always keep it on track and have it not get in the way of anything else, as Patreon grows, I would love to start doing just 1 hour ones a couple of times a month. You know what I mean? And then maybe as it grows bigger, maybe do them once a week. But so I'm trying my hardest to try to keep things on a timeline, and I'm really working on that now. After the whole Disco Pass thing, it really put a lot of things in perspective for me, and time being one of them. So I've been really trying to focus on seeing if I can get YouTube on a bit more of a structure. You know what I mean? So I can have things planned out, time allotted for doing comments, and when I run out of that time, it's out, it's over. And then, you know, I'd love to start doing a little bit more live streams on YouTube, which I know I haven't been, because it's on my mind, but then I get to that day and I'm like, I don't feel like talking, so I don't do it. So yeah, but I'm trying to keep things on a timeline, so we're going to be cutting this video, boom, right now, because we're at 59 minutes and 48 seconds. Anyway, guys, hope you guys don't mind just doing these for like an hour here and there. Yeah, because I really honestly would love to see this Patreon grow, because without you guys here, you have no idea how much your contribution here makes our channel amazing. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let you go. Sorry, the guys next door have like a family of kids. I think they're waiting for me over there next door. I just gave them a 1 second. So that was the guy and his wife that brought me the food. Anyway, guys, sorry, I'm reading your comments. Anyway, guys, just so you guys know too, those stickers are very limited time. So if you guys want them, they're just $5. And these are so cute. I replaced the stickers on the back of my van today with this one and the Weirdos Unite one. So I'm pretty excited about that. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this today. Thanks for hanging out with us. And big thank you for being here. It means the world to me that you support us on Patreon. Like, you know how hard it is to stop saying us? To support me on Patreon. I'm just so used to saying us because of disco, and it's been a hard thing to get used to. But maybe when we add another puppy to the mix, which I'm sure it's going to be happening, I can say us again. Yes! It's hard to, because it's always been like we, you know, we're going here today instead of, now it's just like I'm going. Kind of sucks. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and yeah. It's always hard to say goodbye to you guys, because you guys are seriously my family. And anything that happens in my world, it's you guys I want to share it with. Like the instant it happens. Yeah. Anyway, thanks to everybody for everything. And thanks for all my comment moderators, and Mike and Susie and John and Sal and everybody else who's on here with us today. Thank you guys. And I will see you guys tomorrow, obviously. Okay. We're going to let you go. I'm going to go say hi to these neighbor guys. The ones that brought me food. Because they brought me food. I'm trying to find the off button. I can't find it. Would you